Final victory, clearance by number 2 for Tramore. Rob O'Connor plays the ball up the centre. Picked up by JJ Fitzgerald. JJ Fitzgerald moves the ball out to Tomás Coffey, former Dungarvan CBS student, moves the ball up the line towards Paul Welch. Paul Welch turns and moves up the left-hand side and looking to play the ball in. Plays the ball in towards Tomás Fahy, but the ball goes over his head. First touch of the match here for Nicky Walsh. Looks up, strikes the ball long towards his wing forward. Lets the ball run past him. Evan Connor moves the ball, picks it, goes through the 65, plays the ball back to the high scorer, and Conor Lynch with his first shot at goal. First shot from Lynch, left into the wide. Great play there from Nicky Walsh, found his wing forward, who in turn found Conor Lynch free. Conor Lynch to date, who has been a very high scoring player for Tramore, has scored 224 in the championship so far. First free of the game from the puck out from Fennell on the 65-yard line for Kilgobinet. Be interested to see who takes this free. Paul Welch has taken over the free taking duties in recent years from Tomás Fahy, who was extremely accurate on the years. Walsh scored 9 points from frees in the last game. He had 10 in total with 1 from play. So very accurate Paul Walsh. Former missed 3 frees in the last match. We'll be hoping to get this first one today. Very difficult one against the wind. 55 yards out against the wind and against the right touchline. Wind has died momentarily. Throws a bit of grass up to try and judge. Lifts and strikes. Looks to be over the bar. Fantastic strike there by Paul Welch from all of 55 yards. Used the wind lovely. Dropped over the blue spot in the Fraher Field goalpost for the first score of the Junior C County Final. Kilgobinet 1 point. Tramore no score after 2 minutes. The wind seems to have changed and it seems to be going with Kilgobinet now. It's swirling around. James Welch tries to tackle that one. Well won there by Keith Flynn. Keith Flynn moves the ball up along. Will it be JJ Fitzgerald? Misses the first touch. Ball breaks behind him, but he recovers to win a break. Donal O'Connor fighting hard there with JJ Fitzgerald. Ball breaks to Neil Phelan, who moves the ball up along the line to James Welch. James Welch wearing a bandage, had to go off in the Western Final with an arm injury, but seems to have recovered. Welch, wearing number 11, strikes the ball in towards Fahy again, but the ball travelled over his head into Nicky Welch in the Tramore goal. Tomás Fahy blocks down the goalie. Maybe take too long to strike that. Tomás Fahy with his first chance to gain possession. Inside, turns outside his man, strikes off his left-hand side. Excellent score by Tom Fahy, his first score of the game. Great pressure there by Tom Fahy, blocked the goalie, picked up the resultant break and put it over the bar. Welch looks to strike long, goes down here on top of Connor here again, Evan Connor, and Fitzgerald go for the ball. Connor wins the break, turns and runs at the Kilgobinet defence. Moves past Clark, looks to hand pass the ball inside to Cowman. Conor Cowman with his first shot of the day. Will it sneak over? Left and wide again. Second wide of the day here from Tramore. 1 shot for their centre forward and 1 shot for their full forward. Unfortunately, both going wide. Fennell here in the Kilgobinet goal. Chooses to go down his left-hand side. Looking for James Welch in that puck out. Unfortunately, he drops it. Ball falls to James Cowman. Picked up here by number 7 for Kilgobinet, Tomás Coffey, who moves through. Hooked there. James Fennell picks up the breaks. Cleverly jinks past one player. Plays a short hurley to Tomás Fahy. Tomás Fahy moving inside the 45. Does he have time to shoot here? Dummies onto his right-hand side. Second score of the game here for Tomás Fahy. Excellent score. Fantastic dummy by the white helmet to Tomás Fahy to get a bit of space for himself and strikes from 30 yards. His second score of the day. Larkin Lynch will have to get tighter there in Tomás Fahy. Low puck out here on top of David O'Connor. Paul Welch manages to break it out. Keeps the ball in play. Picked up there by Evan Connor. Evan Connor moves inside. Chased by Gavin Clark. Half block down there. Cowman fighting with John Cass. John Cass does well there to keep the ball on the ground. Cass in again with Fitzgerald. Ball breaks to Sean Evans, but doesn't miss it on the first pickup. Back to James Cowman. Plays it back to his Flynn. He's centre half back. Ball played down to the corner. JJ Fitzgerald moving back for it. Well won there by Donal O'Connor. Break touch there by JJ Fitzgerald to break the ball away from Donal O'Connor. Ball over the sideline. Desi O'Leary indicates line ball here for Tramore. Conor Cowman tells Donal O'Connor move in, he'll take this one. Cowman plays in long. Is it going to run dead? It does. Third wide of the day here for Tramore. Gives a chance to take stock and sees any positional changes in the field. Doesn't seem to be. Although David Crowther seems to have taken up the centre half forward position with James Welch moving out to left half forward. Puck out from Fennell on top of Paul Welch here and David O'Connor. David O'Connor wins the breaks. Moves past Tomás Fahy, looks to strike the ball on. Crossfield ball towards James Cowan. Excellently batted forward by Tomás Coffey. James Welch picks up the break. Looks to move the ball into the forward line quickly again towards Tomás Fahy. Tomás Fahy with a chance for his third score of the day. Fantastic score. 3 scores within 6 minutes for Tomás Fahy. Kilgobinet 4 points, Tramore no score. Looks like Tramore have made a change there already in the full back line with Rob O'Connor moving across onto Tomás Fahy. Ball out again from towards Cowan. Cowan, lovely wrist. Excellent ball. Evan Connor could be in it behind the Kilgobinet defence here. Great play there by Adam Clark, covered across the defence. Ball to Fitzgerald. Has Fitzgerald have a chance to get Tramore's first score? Looks to strike. It's going to drop short. In top of the corner, back of the corner. Kevin Curran does great work there against Doyle. Kevin Curran comes out the ball, looks for help. Passes the ball to JJ Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald works hard, gets a clearance, plays the ball out to Paul Welch. Paul Welch gathers the first time. We look to strike it up the line. Another ball. Tomás Fahy's out in front again. Misses the first touch. Runs on towards David Crowder. Crowder misses the pick-up. Picked up there. Foul by Crowder on number 2, Rob O'Connor. Morrissey, referee, calls Crowder over. Seems to be very little in that. Crowder was working hard. Is he going to get a yellow card for this? It would be harsh, I would think, if he does. Please, his innocence tick there for Crowder. Free to be taken by David O'Connor. David O'Connor looks for his options here. Ball down into the corner towards the Tramore corner forward wearing number 15, Donal O'Connor. Donal O'Connor makes space for himself. He's tackled by John Cass. John Cass does exit there. Paul breaks to Paul Welch, who plays a quick ball into the full forward line. Well read there by the Tramore full back line. Excellent play by Rob O'Connor, who comes out but drops the ball, unfortunately. Picked up here by Barry Murphy, the former Ballysaggart man. Scored 1-2 in their Western final victory. Excellent clearance there by David O'Connor. Down into the Tramore forward, and Evan Connor goes up. Ball breaks to Cowan. Cowan with his chance. JJ Fitzgerald gets an excellent block there. Excellent play by Cowan to break it away. Ball moves into, unfortunate there for Conor Lynch. Great play inside. Kevin Curran coming out of the Kilgob defence, plays the ball to John Cass, the centre half back. Cass with a chance to look up and strike the ball off his left. He does. Down towards Crowder, goes over his head. James Welch picks up the break on the 45-yard line, moving through. Chance of a score here for Kilgobinet. Drops the ball by James Welch, unfortunately. Great play there by the cornerback Rob O'Connor. Plays the ball out to David O'Connor, his wing half back. Strikes long off his right hand side, down into the right hand corner there. Attacked down to Tiernan Doyle. Tiernan Doyle and Kevin Curran. No freeze, it's a referee, play on. Lynch, the Tramore midfielder, picks up the ball, plays it out to Cowan. Cowan with a chance to strike again. Goes short into Fennell in the goal. Must clear off his right hand side, moves past the Tramore corner forward, drop. Has a chance to look up and clear the ball, plays it short to Paul Welch, who's standing at his own 45-yard line. Ball runs past him. Lapse in concentration there by Paul Welch. Line ball to Tramore, halfway between the 45 and the 65, to be taken by David O'Connor, the red helmeted Tramore wing back. Tramore need a score here. No score for them after 8.5 minutes. Kilgobinet 4 points, Tramore no score. Tramore have had 3 wides, no wide for Kilgobinet at this stage. David O'Connor with the line ball, great line ball, plays it across to Tiernan Doyle. Tiernan Doyle, first touch in his hand. Can he get a shot off against Kevin Curran? Excellently blocked by Curran. Tomás Coffey picks up the break. Moving out to the left-hand side of the Kilgobinet defence. Gets away from his man. Does he have a chance to strike the ball off his left-hand side? Yes, he does. Plays a long ball in towards the forward line. Centre half-back, well picked up there by Keith Flynn. Opens the shoulders off the right-hand side. Licks to play a short ball into the forward line. Lynch plays the ball out to Donal O'Connor. Donal O'Connor with a chance to shoot off his left-hand side. Looks to play the ball across. Intercepted by JJ Fitzgerald. Opens the shoulders and strikes long off the right-hand side. He's going to drop between the 45 and the 65. Tomás Fahy, excellent touch into his hand. Chance for his 4th score today off his left-hand side. 4th score today for Tomás Fahy. He's been a difference between the two teams so far. As I said, one of the top forwards in junior hurling in West Waterford over the many years he's been playing. Always accurate, always good for 4 to 5 scores a game. He's already got 4 inside the 9th minute. Long puck out there from Welsh down to the Tramore. Kilgobinet 65. Lynch tries to break through, but the ball is broken away from him. Kilgobinet working hard here to give no chances to Tramore forward line. Ball, David Crowder goes to it with Flynn. Crowder manages to pick it on the second time of asking. Plays it out to Tomás Coffey. Tomás Coffey strikes off his left-hand side, low and hard into John Fennell. Fennell scrambling for the ball there, the legs to pull in the ground. James Welch picks up the breaks, moves past his man, Dan Carlton. James off his left-hand side. Will it have the legs to get over the bar? Umpire says yes, it does. That's 6 points of the day for Kilgobinet. So after 10.5 minutes here, Kilgobinet 6 points, Tramore no score. Kilgobinet have made a flying start to this game. Nicky Walsh looking for his options here. Elects to go long. Down on top and Evan Connor again. Excellent break there by Gavin Clark. Knocks the ball down to David Crowder. David Crowder flicks the ball out to Paul Welch. Tomas Fahy battling for that ball. Flynn, the centre half back for Tramore, is playing well. Gets to get a touch in. Evan Connor working hard there to try and get the ball. Picks the ball on the run. Moves away from Gavin Clark. Does he have a chance? Plays it off a hand pass to his full forward Cowman. Excellent touch. Tomas Fahy moving back into his own full back line there to touch the ball away from Tramore forward. Plays a measured ball up towards Paul Welch. Welch catches it first time away from O'Connor. Moving up the right hand sideline. Flicks the ball into the full forward Barry Murphy. Barry Murphy off his right hand side. What will he do? Touched away excellently there by Ronan Welch. Great play by the Tramore full back. Desi O'Leary signals ball for Tramore there. Looked like a ball to Kilgobinet. Welch looked like he flicks the ball off the Kilgobinet man's hurley. Desi decides to award the ball to Tramore. So line ball here for Tramore to be taken by David O'Connor on the 13-yard line of the Tramore defence. Tramore need to move this ball out of their defence very quickly. Evan Connor made a great start here for Tramore. Looks to be one of their danger men. David O'Connor looks to cut this ball up the line. Misses it the first time of asking. He can't touch it, so he has to leave it. Ball didn't look like it was gone there. Unfortunately for David O'Connor's made a great start to the game here for Tramore. So Paul Welch, Tomas Fahy looking for the short one. Welch decides against it. Fahy thought about taking that one, but Welch is going to take this line ball halfway between the 13 and 21. Will he cut it across the box? He does. Ball in towards Barry Murphy. Picked up by Niall Field with a chance to shoot. Well blocked down there by the Tramore defence. Number 9, Sean Evans breaking out. No free. Looked to be taken down there by the Kilgobinet. Well won there by Lynch. His partner in midfield plays the ball long. John Maloney working back here with John Cass. John Cass on the left hand side. Well blocked down there by Fitzgerald. John Cass looks to flick it out his foot, but Fitzgerald does very well. Plays the ball out to Evan Connor. Moves back inside to strike off his right hand side. Plays a low ball. Well intercepted there by Neil Phelan. Tomas Coffey up. Moves the ball up along. Looks for the hand pass to James Welch. Plays it back to Coffey. Coffey plays the ball inside to Clark. Adam Clark turns inside looking to strike off his right hand side. Well hooked there by Lynch, the Tramore midfielder. David Crowder picks up the break. Tries to play it back to James Welch. Flynn in for this, plays well. Excellent ball up there. John Cass will pick up this. John Cass moving towards zone 45. Moves onto his left hand side and strikes off the left out towards James Welch. James Welch picks the ball, catches the ball brilliantly. Looks to have got a bang in his hand there. The hand that was injured in the Western final. Is he in trouble here? Kilgobinet won't want to lose James Welch, one of their talented forwards. Looks to have got a bang on the wrist there that was injured in the Western final victory over Mellery. Good play there by Dan Carlton. Nothing malicious in the pull. Batted the ball there, the Tramore wing half back wearing number 7. James Welch instantly seemed to stop up there. Unclear is James Welch able to carry on here. Colin Welch, physio, giving him attention. He's putting the helmet back on so we can assume that James Welch is going to take his place on the Kilgobinet team. Dermot D there from Dungarvan, Kilgobinet coach, will be happy with his side start. Excellent start for them. So after 14 minutes we have Kilgobinet 6 points and Tramore no score. This will be Tramore's best scoring opportunity of the game so far. Free to be taken by number 5, David O'Connor, who scored 6 points from frees in their Eastern final victory over Ferrybank. Tension still. 2 subs warming up here for Tramore, showing their intent to make changes. On the sideline we have number 19, Mikey Brennan, warming up, and number 17, Conor Butler. So will Tramore be making changes? So David O'Connor with a chance to put the first score, 67 yards out for Tramore. Strikes it lovely, looks to be heading towards the goal. Is it going to drift to the right hand side of the post? So 4th wide of the day for Tramore there. First wide from a place ball for David O'Connor as they got 6 frees in their Eastern final victory over Ferrybank. Fennell, Kilgobinet goal, he looks to go short towards Adam Clark plays a lovely hand pass out to Tomas Coffey, who made himself available. Tomas Coffey's moving into the Tramore half. On the halfway line, looks to play a ball in towards the full forward line. Barry Murphy, Tomas Fahy. Barry Murphy breaks down, plays a lovely ball to Tomas Fahy. Tomas Fahy's inside the defence. Nicky Welch comes out of the goal, try and block him down, does well. Will Fahy go for his point? Yes, he does. 5th score today for Tomas Fahy. As I said, been a difference between the teams so far, has been lethal when he's got the ball into his hand. Nicky Welch did well there to close him down, cut off the goal chance, but Fahy managed to step outside and score his 5th point of the day. Nicky Welch will look for a Tramore player here from the puck out, goes down the middle looking for his Fitzgerald, his centre half forward. John Cass managed to get a hand in it, breaks the ball down to Neil Phelan. Neil Phelan off his left hand side, strikes the ball low and hard into the full forward line. Barry Welch is out in front, managed to break the ball. It's that man again, Tomas Fahy's on the break. Will he get a 6 point? Will he play the ball in? Plays it over his shoulder. Excellent ball in towards James Welch and David Crowder. Crowder leaves it for Welch. Welch comes back outside, he'll shoot off his left hand side. Will it be his first score today? That drifts off to the left hand side. Mary suffering from that hand history. Normally we expect him to score from that. We have our first water break of the day. So unfortunately we had a little problem with our streaming from at the opening, so we're just going to run down through the teams again. So we'll start with Kilgobinet. So Kilgobinet in goal, number 1 James Fennell. Corner back where number 2 Kevin Kern. Number 3 full back JJ Fitzgerald, captain. Number 4 John Maloney. Number 5 Gavin Clark. We have a replacement in the Kilgobinet team at centre half back. Number 6 Fionn Timmins does not start. In his place 17 John Cass. Number 7 Tomas Coffey. In midfield for Kilgobinet we have number 9 Adam Clark and number 8 Neil Phelan. Half forward line for Kilgobinet. Number 10 David Crowder. Number 11 James Welch and number 12 Paul Welch. Full forward line, number 13 Tomas Fahy, number 14 Barry Murphy and number 15 John Fennell. The Tramore team is as follows. In goal wearing number 16, the red jersey, Nicky Walsh. Number 2 Rob O'Connor. Number 3 Ronan Welch. Number 4 Lockhorn Lynch. Number 5 David O'Connor. Centre half back number 6 Keith Flynn. Number 7 Dan Carlton. In the middle of the field for Tramore we have number 8 Conor Lynch and number 9 Sean Evans. In the half forward line for Tramore we have number 10 Evan Connor, number 11 John Fitzgerald, number 12 James Cowman. Number 13 wearing the yellow helmet corner forward for Tramore we have Tiernan Doyle. Number 14 Conor Cowman and number 15 Donal O'Connor. So we have 2 changes on the Tramore team at the first water break. We have Conor Butler replacing number 4 Lorcan Lynch, wearing number 17 Conor Butler. Number 19 Mikey Brennan replacing number 14 Conor Cowman in the Tramore team. So 2 changes. So we have Conor Butler and Mikey.
On the Tramore team, number 19 Mikey Brennan replacing number 14 Conor Cowman and number 17 Conor Butler replacing number 7 Dan Carlton.
So sorry, Conor Butler replaces Dan Carlton. So Conor Butler looks to be moving to right half back in the Tramore team. And number 19 appears to be going top of the right. So Mikey Brennan looks to be going into corner forward for Tramore. We restart with a puck out here from Nicky Walsh. Plays it down the right hand side looking for O'Connor, but James Welch underneath breaks it down to Clark. Clark off his left hand side, moved the ball into Tomas Fahy and Murphy. Barry Murphy's out in front, picks the ball, looks to play the ball off to Phelan. Phelan moving into the right hand corner. Can he play the ball out or will he go across the goal? Looks to take on his man, plays the ball back outside to Tomas Fahy, that man again. Jinks inside from Fahy, looks to strike the ball but hooked down. O'Connor clears the ball here for Tramore, moves the ball up towards substitute Brennan. Brennan gets the ball in his hand for his first time, moves inside, looking to strike off his left hand side. Will it be the first score of the day for Tramore? Left and wide from Brennan. The wind looked to be taken over the bar. The umpire had a good look at it, but it's got left and wide. So a good start here from Mikey Brennan, gets a clean shot off Tramore's 5th wide of the day. Flanagan with the puck out, goes down to Kilgobinet right hand side. On top of James Welch here, and O'Connor well batted there by O'Connor. Ball breaks to Clark, who missed the pickup. O'Connor picks the break, the wing back, looks to strike. Excellently blocked there by James Welch, kicks the ball forward, picks the ball a second time. Vaskin plays a hand pass to Phelan. Phelan's inside. Can he found a Kilgobinet man? Chance to score. Crowder strikes left and wide when he could have done better there from 21 yards out. He could have moved. Unlucky there. Great play there by James Welch and Phelan. Nicky Welch looks up, this time he elects to go down the right hand side, looking for his centre forward Fitzgerald. John Cass seems to be out in front, knocks the ball to the ground. Well picked up there by James Cowan, the wing half forward for Tramore. Plays the ball down to the corner. Brennan's racing after this one against John Maloney. Brennan gets the ball first. Maloney tries to pin him out against the sideline. Brennan with his second shot of the day. First score of the day from Tramore from Mikey Brennan, the substitute who came on at the first water break. 2 shots from Brennan there, looks to be making a difference in Tramore attack. Gets his first score of the day. Kilgobinet also look to be warming up a sub here It's number 6, Fionn Timmins, looks to be starting here. Maloney seems to be in trouble. So, unlucky there for Maloney, he must have picked up an injury perhaps. So Fionn Timmins is in there to replace John Maloney in the Kilgobinet defence. So Fionn Timmins picking up Mikey Brennan, 2 substitutes picking up each other. Ball out there from Fennell. Touched on there by Paul Welch in towards Crowder. Welch picks up the rebound, strikes off his right hand side, looking for Tomas Fahy. Fahy up and great battle there between Fahy and Rob O'Connor. Ball breaks. James Welch is inside. He's on the 21-yard line. Will he go for goal? He's on the 13 off his left-hand side. First goal of the game for James Welch. Excellent goal. First goal of the game on 20 minutes for Kilgobinet, scored by James Welch. Great work there by Fahy. Broke the ball. Ball broke on 21-yard line. James Welch following through. Picked it. Ran for 25 yards. Struck for 13. First goal of the day for Kilgobinet. The score reads out of 20 minutes. Kilgobinet 1-7. Tramore 1 point. Picked up here by Clark, who's moving away from Brennan. Brennan is tracing hard. Clark down into the right-hand corner. Rob O'Connor comes across. Clark looks to flick the ball into the middle. Only Farrell, centre half back for Tramore, Keith Flynn. Flynn plays the ball short. Out towards Butler. Butler misses the first pick-up, gets to the second time of asking. Butler, the water break substitute, plays the ball forward towards Fitzgerald. Picks it the first time of asking, plays the ball in forward towards Donal O'Connor. Donal O'Connor moves across. Looking to strike off his left-hand side. John Cass approaches, tries to get the hook in the block. Chased by 2 men. O'Connor's moved towards the goal. Looks to play it low, but well blocked there by John Cass. O'Connor tries to pick the ball with his 2 feet. Scramble inside the Kilgobinet end line. Ball breaks to be picked up by Cowman, the wing forward. Knocks the ball over the end line. It's going to be a puck out there for Kilgobinet. Fantastic goal there by James Welch. Moves Kilgobinet 9 points clear after 21 minutes. Fennell with the puck out. Looks for Paul Welch. Catches the ball first time of asking. Looks to strike off his right. Again, Kilgobinet look to be hitting the full forward line every chance they get. Barry Murphy's out in front. Ball won there by Ronan Welch. Plays the ball to Flynn, he's centre back. Plays the ball to Sean Evans, number 9. Lets the ball move past him. Clark looks to hand pass the ball to Adam Clark, moving up the sideline. Adam Clark flicks the ball inside to David Crowder. Crowder gathers first time action. Break play there by Flynn, who stops the hand pass from Clark. Scramble on the ground here. Evan Connor, who has had a great first half so far for Tramore, one of their standout players, looks to play the ball into the middle towards Lynch. Conor Lynch strikes off his left-hand side in towards Donal O'Connor, who's becoming more into the game now. Donal O'Connor marking JJ Fitzgerald. Goes inside, Fitzgerald plays the hand pass. Will he get the break? Fitzgerald using his strength, pushes over O'Connor. Scoreable free here for Tramore. Donal O'Connor has burst into the game the last 5 minutes. His looks have moved to full forward. Has pace. Tries to trouble JJ Fitzgerald and 2 times he's got the ball. So Tramore, a few positional changes there seem to have brought them more into the game. This free will be taken by John Fitzgerald, the centre half forward. 22 yards out, slightly to the left of the goal. Chance for Tramore to get their second point of the day on the scoreboard. Morrissey asking for to take his time. In the centre of the field, Conor Lynch seems to be down with an injury. They want to lose him, as I said, scored 22-24 in the championship so far. Their top scorer from midfield. John Fitzgerald standing over this free. So far in the championship, Fitzgerald has scored 3-12. Can he add to that tally now? Misses the pick up, but just gets it. First score today for did well there. Pick up didn't seem to come up clean. So second score today for Tramore. First from a free for John Fitzgerald. Fennell looks to strike long. Again down on top of James Welch here. Welch goes up, manages to break the ball. Well picked up by Evan Connor, who's been a standout performer for Tramore. Plays the ball down the left-hand side. JJ Fitzgerald's out in front. Good challenge by Fitzgerald. JJ Fitzgerald steps past that, strikes off his right-hand side. Looks for James Welch. James Welch out in front, 45 yards out. Excellent block there by David O'Connor. Ball falls to Butler, the substitute. Butler plays it long and hard in towards Tiernan Doyle. Doyle with a chance to run. Plays the ball inside, well blocked down there by Kevin Kern. The Kilgobinet cornerback. Ball picked up there by Phelan, the Kilgobinet midfielder. Looks to play the ball outside to Tomas Coffey. Tomas Coffey off his left-hand strikes towards Barry Murphy. Barry Murphy, ball breaks. Fennell and Lynch battling for that ball. Lynch wins it. Looks to strike. Plays the ball out to Butler. Butler has been on the ball a number of times since it's been introduced. Plays the ball up the sideline towards Doyle again. Kevin Kern backs the ball, but Doyle wins the break. Doyle steps inside, strikes off his left, a high ball into the Kilgobinet goal area. JJ Fitzgerald misses the ball. Ball breaks to Fennell in the goal. Runs through to Fennell. Looks to clear off his right-hand side. He does. Down here, James Lynch And O'Connor underneath it. O'Connor gets the hand in the ball. James Welch wins the break. Looks to strike long into the forward line again. Barry Murphy's out in front. Barry Murphy and Ronan Walsh battling hard there. Ball picked up on the break by Butler, the substitute. Plays the ball out to James Cowan. Cowan off his right hand side plays the ball down the line to Doyle and Kern. Kern wins this one. Seems to be around the middle of the field there. Barry Murphy. Paul Welch wins the break. Referee letting the game flow. Seems to have lost attention there for a minute. Paul Welch in his own 65. Plays the ball into the forward line. Tomas Fahy's beaten for this one. Rob O'Connor's coming into the game the last number of minutes. Plays a long ball into the Don O'Connor and JJ Fitzgerald. O'Connor lets the ball pass to Willie Pickett. Chance of a goal here for Tramore. He strikes. Goal for Tramore. Great goal here by Don O'Connor. As he said, has been influential since he's moved into the full forward position. Has caused JJ Fitzgerald problems. Dessie O'Leary calling the attention here. Morrissey on the sideline, or is he? So, great score there for Tramore. Brings them back into the game. The score reads Kilgobinet 1-7, Tramore 1-2 after 25 minutes of the first half. Great catch there for the puck up by Tomas Fahy. Plays the ball back out to Paul Welch. Moving towards the 45. Great touch there by Evans. Evans wins the ball, plays the ball to Fitzgerald. Tramore really coming into the game now. Free to Tramore for a late tackle there by Paul Welch. Kilgobinet have dropped their intensity from the first water break. Man down in the Tramore full back line. Number 3, Ronan Welch has come into the game, having a great battle there with Barry Murphy. Unclear how the injury arisen. Seemed to be a scuffle on the 45-yard line between the full back and the full forward there, Barry Murphy and Ronan Welch. Referee doesn't seem interested. We'll resume with a free here from Tramore. Halfway between their 45 and the 65-yard line. This free to be taken by David O'Connor. Small break in play here while the Tramore players receiving treatment. Kilgobinet seem to have taken their foot off the pedal since the first water break, have failed to score since then. So Kilgobinet 1-7, Tramore 1-2 after 27.5 minutes here, including the water break. Tramore have roared into the game since the water break. That goal from Dolan O'Connor has given him a lease of life. O'Connor's been much to the fore since the restart, since he's moved into full forward on JJ Fitzgerald. Tiernan Doyle has also got into the game, has won a number of balls there off Kevin Kern since the restart. Conor Lynch has also roared into the game in the midfield for Tramore. Obviously they're one of their important players. James Cowan also has struck a number of balls into the Tramore full forward line. Here's the free from David O'Connor. Looks to be dropping on the 13-yard line. Pulled on in the air. Great point there. Hand in the air from John Fitzgerald. We can presume that he got the touch in that one. Pulled first time overhead by John Fitzgerald. The Tramore centre half forward has brought them to 1-3. So Tramore in a bit of a run here. Can Kilgobinet stop their slide? Puck out on top of James Welch again. Free. David O'Connor judged to pull back James Welch there as the ball broke on the ground. So a chance for Kilgobinet here to stem the tide and get a very important score. Paul Welch is moving towards this, so it looks like it'll be Paul Welch to take this free. Welch has one free scored in the second minute, showing that Tramore are doing a great job there in the frees, as Welch scored 9 points in their Western final victory over Mellery. Only had one opportunity to score from free so far, so very disciplined defence here from Tramore. So Welch halfway between the 45 and the 65. 15 yards in from the right-hand touchline. Strikes it, catches it cleanly. The wind takes it in, so second free today there for Paul Welch. So the score after 29 minutes reads Kilgobinet 1-8, Tramore 1-3 after 29 minutes of the first half. We'll have 2 minutes of injury time when the 30's up. Paul Welch gets the resultant puck out from his own free. Looks to strike off the right-hand side. The ball drops short into Nicky Welch in the Tramore goal. Welch steps out to the side. Barry Murphy tackling Welch in the goal. Nicky Welch gets away. Looks to strike off the right-hand side. Tomas Fahy attempts to block but misses. Ball played down. John Cass reads it brilliantly. Plays the ball sharp, intercepted by Evan Connor. Great block there by John Cass. The ball remains in play. Gavin Clark looks to pick it up before it goes out over the end line. Gavin Clark takes the ball over the end line. Looked to be pushing it back there by Mikey Brennan, but Dessie O'Leary points towards the Kilgobinet goal. Sideline ball here for Tramore. Can Tramore get the last score of the half perhaps? Line ball to be taken by John Fitzgerald, the scorer of their last point. Fitzgerald with the sideline, cuts it across, intercepted there by JJ Fitzgerald, looks to clear long off his right hand side from the Kilgobinet 21-yard line, dropping this ball down. David O'Connor, excellently picked up there by David O'Connor, moves into his right hand side, looks to strike low in towards Tiernan Doyle. Doyle Kern and Doyle having a great battle there. Doyle looks at the ball, picked up, great pick up, strikes off his right. Well blocked down there by Phelan. Ball breaks onto the ground, kick forward by Tramore, centre forward. Donald O'Connor picks this again, is he inside? Looks to be fouled there, no freeze at the referee. Looked to be pulled down there. Doyle picks up the break, has he a chance to shoot, pulls the first time. Saved by Fenn, the Kilgobinet goal. Plays off his left hand side, out towards Tomas Coffey. And James Welch. Whistle blown there, free for Tramore. Late pull there by Tomas Coffey on Evans, the Tramore midfielder. Free, 5 yards in from the right hand sideline for Tramore. Minute or two left in the first half. Can Tramore get the final score? Score currently reads Kilgobinet 1-8, Tramore 1-3. This free to be taken by David O'Connor. 47 metres out from the Kilgobinet goal, 5 metres in from the right hand touchline. Wind seems to be swirling, but it looks like it's against them, going by the flags on the far sideline. Strikes it lovely, looks to be going over. O'Connor has scored, leaving the scores Kilgobinet 1-8, Tramore 1-4. Second free of the day for O'Connor, number 5 for Tramore. Puck out from Fennell on top of James Welch again. They look to be looking for James Welch for most of the puck outs. Picked up by Crowder. Plays the ball back to Paul Welch at the 65-yard line. Plays a low ball in towards the Kilgobinet full forward line. Rob O'Connor doing very well since he went to Tomas Fahy. Rob O'Connor's doing very well since he went back there and Tomas Fahy. Tomas Fahy judged to pushed over Ronan Welch. Nicky Welch with a chance to clear the lines there. Ball on the 13-yard line. This free to be taken from his own defence by David O'Connor, who has scored 2 frees so far. 1 free, apologies, by David O'Connor on 32 minutes. So David O'Connor on his own 13-yard line, looking to clear here for Tramore. O'Connor strikes up long, looking for the substitute Brennan. Fitzgerald in to help Brennan. Ball on the ground. John Cass fighting hard there, along with Phelan. Ball picked up there with the centre half forward. Fitzgerald plays it back to Butler. Butler looks to strike long. Will it go wide? Yes, it does on the right hand side. Umpire waves wide. Approaching half time. Time might be up here. This could be the final puck out of the half. We look to the referee. He blows for the puck out to be taken. Fennell goes long. Looking for Tomas Fahy and Paul Welch here. On top of Tomas Fahy. Breaks the ball. Picked up there by Rob O'Connor. As excellent second 15 minutes. Pulling the ground first time. Moves the ball up the line. Line ball to Kilgobinet on their own 65-yard line. Paul Welch calls for the ball. Desi O'Leary looks for the line ball, halfway line. Paul Welch plays it short to JJ Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald looks to strike short, back to Welch. Paul Welch with a chance to strike, delivers the ball in. It'll drop in. Will it drop wide to the right? The wind takes it to the right hand side. Second wide of the day for Kilgobinet. 33 minutes gone. Referee calls for the ball. We've half time here in Fraher Field in the Junior C Hurling County Final. Strong start from Kilgobinet. They raced into a 9-point lead, but Tramore have dragged them back. Score at half time is Kilgobinet 1-8, Tramore 1-4. Great first half there. As I said, Kilgobinet roared in the first 15 minutes, whereas Tramore have been stronger in the second 15 minutes. At half time here, we're going to run through the path to the final. We're going to start with Kilgobinet's path to the Junior C County Hurling Final. In the first round, Kilgobinet had a victory over Mellery on a scoreline of 22 points for Kilgobinet, 16 points for Mellery. In round 2, Kilgobinet defeated Cappoquin on a scoreline of 223 to 19 points. In the third round, Kilgobinet had a victory over Clashmore Kinsale Beg on a scoreline of Kilgobinet 221, Clashmore 13 points. In the Western semi-final, Kilgobinet came over a Gallant Strably team on a scoreline of 422 to 18. In the Western final, Kilgobinet played Mellery Glen Rovers, and they had a victory on a scoreline of Kilgobinet 219, Mount Mellery 116. We're going to have a short video clip here of Kilgobinet's journey to the Western final.
Looks for Thomas Fahy. Thomas Fahy has it. Thomas Fahy takes his shot, puts it over the bar. Kilgobinet win it back through Adam Clark. Adam Clark is going straight through. Adam Clark. Neil falls to Neil Field to corner forward. It's a goal. Johnny Fennell. David Crowther picks it up. David Crowther hand pass inside to number 14, Barry Murphy. Barry Murphy gets Kilgobinet's second goal. 2-8 Kilgobinet, 7 points to Millery. Half-time whistle just sounded.
Yeah.
He flicks it out.
Don't put them on the back.
To the loose man. To number 13, Thomas Fahy, puts it over the bar. To number 14, Barry Murphy, using all his experience. Barry puts it over the bar. Taken off him by Thomas Fahy. Thomas Fahy turns left, turns right, takes his strike over the bar. Barry Murphy is going through. Number 14 for Kilgobinet, Barry Murphy, puts it over the bar, tries to hand pass it back to Mark Mountain. He misses. Back to Mickey Bray. He clears it. Down as far as Paul Welsh for Kilgobinet. He strikes, puts it over the bar. Full-time whistle is just gone. Kilgobinet 219, Millery 116.
Following that video clip, we're going to run through Tramore's path to the final. So Tramore's path to the final is as follows. In round 1, Tramore had a victory over St. Saviour's on a score of 4-10 to 12 points. In round 2, they played Ferrybank, and Tramore had a draw with Ferrybank on a scoreline of 2-10 to 16 points. In round 3, Tramore went down to Butlerstown on a scoreline of Butlerstown 119, Tramore 15 points. However, Tramore recovered to beat Butlerstown in the Eastern semi-final on a scoreline of 111 to 110. In the West Eastern final, they again came across Ferrybank, and following their drawn game in the group stages, Tramore emerged victorious on a scoreline of 18 points to 16 against Ferrybank. During their journey to the Eastern final, they had leading scorers in Conor Lynch, who scored 224 in the Eastern Championship, John Fitzgerald, who scored 312 in the Eastern Championship, Donal O'Connor, who notched 311 in the Eastern Championship, and Tiernan Doyle, who scored 2-6 in the Eastern Championship. In their Eastern final victory over Ferrybank, a game which went to extra time, David O'Connor scored 6 points from frees. Conor Lynch had 4 points from frees. John Fitzgerald scored 3 points from play, ably assisted by Sean Evans, who notched 2 points on the day. So as you can see, 2 very high scoring teams so far. At this stage of the game at half time, I'd like to give a few shout outs there from both teams. So first of all, Kilgobinet would like to thank Michael Ryan of the Old Bank of Annalestud, who has sponsored the team jerseys and has sponsored them throughout the years. A great servant to the Kilgobinet Club and a great sponsor to the Kilgobinet Club. They'd also like to say hello to some people who are overseas, including the Lynches, who are in Vancouver, Canada, John White in Abu Dhabi, Mark Dunford and John Murphy in Australia, and also to their former secretary Claire Welsh, who's tuning in from the Rebel County, Cork. Tramore on their side would like to give a lot of thanks to excellent servants of the club, including Patsy Flanagan, Sean Flavin, Mickey Cowman, John Flavin and Anne Bohan, who have given tremendous years of service to the club, and also to Dougie Partridge, Declan Cullen, Bob Power and Finbar Shanley. They'd also like to give a special mention to John Fitzgerald, who's 90 years of age, who has travelled the country and the county to follow his own club, Michéal MacCraith Tramore. John celebrated his 90th birthday recently, and we know that he'd love to be here in Fraher Field today to see his Tramore team play in the county final, and again this evening to see the Tramore Junior A hurling team take on Colligan in the county Junior A hurling final. So a big shout out there to John Fitzgerald of the Tramore club, and we're sure he's tuning in here to the live stream. So very different from how John might have started watching games 90 years ago. So as we await the second half restart here, give you a quick rundown score here so far today. At half time, the score is Kilgobinet 1-8, Tramore 1-4. The scores from Kilgobinet have come as follows. Paul Welsh with a free in the 2nd minute. Tomas Fahy then on a run of scores from play in the 3rd, the 5th, the 6th minute and the 10th minute. James Welsh then got his first score of the day on the 11th minute, followed up by Fahy with a score in the 16th minute. Paul Welsh then finished the point scoring on 29 minutes for Kilgobinet, with James Welsh grabbing their goal in the 21st minute following a long puck out in a break on the 21-yard line. Tramore on the other side, their points have come from Mikey Brennan on 21 minutes, John Fitzgerald with a 25th minute free, John Fitzgerald from play, an overhead strike in the 28th minute, and David O'Connor in the 32nd minute from a free. Their goal came in the 26th minute from the very dangerous Donal O'Connor wearing number 15 in the black helmet, who moved into the full forward line. So there's our scores so far today. Kilgobinet have scored 2 frees, as we said. Paul Welsh was very dangerous from frees in the Western final, scoring 9 points from frees. Today he's only got 2 opportunities, but he's taken both opportunities to score frees. Whereas David O'Connor has had 1 opportunity to score a free for Tramore, and he took that opportunity on the 32nd minute. The game has restarted here in Fraher Field. Pulled on there with a centre half forward, Fitzgerald in towards Doyle. Tiernan Doyle wearing the yellow helmet takes the ball, goes past Kevin Kern. Doyle, excellent play by Kevin Kern to get back, but Kevin Kern's a judge should foul there. Seemed harsh against the Kilgobinet cornerback. but Doyle has come more into the game at the second half. Free, so 15 yards in from the right-hand touchline on the 21-yard line, to be taken by John Fitzgerald, who had that excellent overhead strike in the first half. 20 metres out from the right-hand post. Difficult angle. First chance of a score for Tramore here in the second half. Can they get closer? 3-point. Yes, he's gone and made a 3-point difference between the teams. We have Kilgobinet 1-8, Tramore 1-5 after 31 minutes of the game. Puck out here from Fennell. Looks for James Welch again. James Welch, fantastic catch by James Welch. He moves away from Butler. So Tramore there seem to have moved Butler onto James Welch. Butler had a flying start when introduced at the first water break. They've moved him on to the danger man James Welch. Morrissey there speaking to Butler. Morrissey asking the Kilgobinet line to take their time there. Goes to his sideline. Looks to Houlihan, the other linesman. Paul Welch with this free. 50 metres out from the Tramore goal. 10 metres in from the left-hand sideline. First chance of a score in the second half for Kilgobinet. Can Welch notch his third free? Paul Welch strikes it. Looks to be drifting to the right. Right hand post and wide from Paul Welch. His first miss free of the game. Remains 3 points between the teams. Nicky Welch, the puck out, is going to reach halfway on top of Cowman here and Tomas Coffey. Cowman pulls hard, great contest there. Ball picked up by the dangerous Conor Lynch. Conor Lynch moving past 65. Tomas Coffey adjudged to pulling it back, or is it Crowder? Descent there from the Kilgobinet players. Morrissey moves the ball in towards the 45-yard line. Kilgobinet need to gather themselves here in the second half. They've had a poor second part of the first half, and Tramore have started better here in the second half. David O'Connor, chance to get his second free of the half. O'Connor looks to be taking the frees outside the 45, with Fitzgerald looking to take the frees inside the 45. Can he put 2 points between the teams? David O'Connor picks over the bar, the goalie taps the bar. Oh, it's a sign of a point, so score reads Kilgobinet 1-8, Tramore 1-6. Puck out, Fennell picked up by Tramore. Lynch to Tramore midfielder, plays the ball through, picked up by Clark, the wing back, seemed to be loose there. Ball into the full forward line. Excellent play by Ronan Welch, picked up by Barry Murphy though. Looks for his first score today, Barry Murphy. First score today for Barry Murphy, the former Ballysaggart man. Gets his first score today for Kilgobinet. Score reads Kilgobinet 1-9, Tramore 1-6. Nicky Welch looks for his half forward line. Paul Welch moves back. Evan Connor has been outstanding today for Tramore. Picks up that, looks to move past Clark. Moves past him onto the 45-yard line. Has used his 2 catches, plays a lovely hand pass to Brennan. Brennan strikes. Brennan with a score. Yes, Brennan with a score for Tramore. His second score today there for Mikey Brennan. The substitute at the first water break has roared into this game for Tramore. Score, Kilgobinet 1-7, Kilgobinet 1-9, Tramore 1-7. Cowman breaks that puck up, picks it himself. Excellent play there by James Welch, flicks it away from Cowman. James Welch to the halfway line, one-handed in towards Evans. Evans picks that ball for Tramore. Lynch plays brilliantly. Plays the ball back to number 2, Rob O'Connor, steps inside to Moss Fahy. Strike off his right hand side towards Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald catches the first time. Looks to play the ball out to Cowman, but Tiernan Doyle comes out to pick the ball first time. Doyle turns outside his man off his left hand side. Strikes high. Will it bend in with the wind? It falls short and hops out over the end line. 8 wide of the day for Tramore. Tiernan Doyle didn't know whether to shoot there or drop into the box. The wind seemed to carry it over the end line. Tramore man down inside in the Kilgobinet area. Donal O'Connor there looks to be down. They want to lose him. Score of their goal in the first half. Number 8 O'Connor there is warming up. Will Tramore make another substitute? Their 2 substitutes made up so far. Butler and Brennan have roared into the game. Have made big difference since coming on. Fennell with the puck out here. Looks for James Welch again. Batted there by Cowman, only goes back to the wing back though to Moss Coffey. Looks to strike off his right hand side. Looks to play the ball out to Moss Fahy and Rob O'Connor. Rob O'Connor doing brilliantly there since he went on to Moss Fahy. Has made a real difference. Ball fed forward there by Evan Connor. Tiernan Doyle looks for the break behind the corner back. Tomas Coffey does very well there to stand strong over the ball. Doyle tries to flick it up. He flicks it up. Plays a hand pass out to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald catches the ball, moves through one tackle. Looks to strike off his right hand side. Ball's going to drop inside in the penalty area. JJ Fitzgerald and O'Connor. Mikey Brennan picks the ball, tries to move past. Referee, he could have played advantage. Whistle was blown. He could have played advantage. Would have been a goal scoring chance there. Mikey Brennan has made a massive difference there since going in for Tramore. Caught the ball on the 21-yard line. Was tackled by JJ Fitzgerald and Kevin Kern. Dean to have the free. In fairness to the referee Marcy, he's hand up for advantage. He didn't know that the play was going to develop into the hand of Donal O'Connor. Tramore with a chance to put 1 point between the teams. As we said, John Fitzgerald looks to be taking the close-in freeze for Tramore. He'll take this one 23 metres out from the goal. A chance to put 1 point between the teams. John Fitzgerald looking for his third free today. Fitzgerald notches his third free. 1 free on 25 minutes, 1 free on 31 minutes, and 1 free on 36 minutes here. Another sub here for Tramore. Number 18, A. O'Connor seems to be coming in. James Cowan coming off there. James Cowan had a great there, 30 minutes, seemed maybe to run out of steam. Was very effective from puck outs there from Tramore. Played his part in their revival. So A. O'Connor there faces James Cowan. Great support here from the Tramore bench. Ball down here. Ball broken. Tomas Coffey looks to pick up the break. Tiernan Doyle doing great battling there. Coffey wins the break. Free there for Tomas Coffey. Seemed to be harsh there against John Fitzgerald. Marcy blowing the whistle. Small bit of dissent there from Tramore. Not punished though. He is calling over John Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald must have said something there. Maybe a late shoulder on Tomas Coffey. Yellow card there for John Fitzgerald. Perhaps harsh there in the county final. Emotions can sometimes get the better of players. Paul Welch here a chance to redeem his last miss. Tough free though. 69 metres out. 5 from the left hand post. Wind seems to be against him. Difficult free. Lifts and strikes. Looks to be drifting off to the right hand side again like the previous effort. Tomas Fahy tries his best to keep it in. Second missed free in a row there for Paul Welch. Kilgobinet struggling for scores here after 37 minutes. 7 minutes the second half. Nicky Welch will look to go long. I'm sure this one down on top of Fitzgerald as he does. Fitzgerald rises high. Mikey Brennan works through. He's running through the Kilgobinet defence. He's through the 21-yard line. Late pull there by the Tramore. Kilgobinet number 7. Tomas Fahy's going to be booked here. Tom Coffey, the wing back there, looks like to be in trouble here with the referee. Will he be booked there? Seemed to leave the hurley across Mikey Brennan. Mikey Brennan has been the standout performer here since Tramore, since coming on at the first water break. Looks to be playing at centre half forward now, between centre half forward and right half forward. A chance for Tramore to level the teams. You would not have thought this after 10 or 12 minutes of the game. Kilgobinet had raced into a 1-6 to no score lead. Tramore now with a chance to make the teams level after 38 minutes. Kilgobinet 1-9, Tramore 1-8. John Fitzgerald 38 metres out, slightly to the right hand side of the Kilgobinet goalposts, with a chance to bring the scores level for the first time today. Strikes it hard. Fitzgerald with his fourth free today brings the score level. Tramore will be delighted with this revival. Can Kilgobinet bring a revival of their own? Kilgobinet look to be warming up the sub here. Number 22 for Kilgobinet looks to be warming up the sideline. Who will he replace? Fennell with the puck out. Goes long down the middle. Looking for Phelan and ball breaks. Picked up by Butler, who, as I said, has been very good since he's came on. Fitzgerald misses that. Ball runs through to John Cash. Great block down there for Fitzgerald. Tomas Coffey picks up the break. Tomas Coffey plays a short to Phelan. Phelan doesn't get it. Great play there by Mikey Brennan, battling hard. Lynch is in there. Great play there by number 6, Fionn Timmins, who's come on for the first half there for Kilgobinet, replacing John Maloney. Free for Kilgobinet. We'll have that substitute now. Number 22, Stephen Kern, looks to be coming on. Stephen Kern replaces John Fennell, scorer of a goal in the Western final. Fennell coming out there. Kern going in, so Kern will go to the top of the left there for Kilgobinet. Paul Welch, a free in his own 65. As I said, whatever wind seems to be going against him. Does he have the distance? Strikes it hard, it's high, it's going to hold up, and the wind is going to drop inside in the small square. Pulled on in the air by Barry Murphy. Butler picks up the break. Butler looks to play it out to O'Connor, the cornerback, looks to strike off his right. Strikes it down on top of Fitzgerald and Cash. Cash does great to read that play, comes out, pulls first time to the ground. Evan Connor picks the ball, number 10 for Tramore, plays it in towards Donal O'Connor. Donal O'Connor wins the ball, 30 yards to the goal, strikes off his left hand side, wide in the right. Chance of a score there for Donal O'Connor, who seems to be giving JJ Fitzgerald trouble there in the full forward line. Great play by Evan O'Connor and Donal O'Connor, and Butler there for Tramore. Fennell strikes long, this ball is going to drop on Adam Clark. Adam Clark fighting for the break there with Butler. Adam Clark picks it. Looks to move in towards the Tramore 45-yard line on the left-hand touchline here. Turns back inside to strike and he's right. Strikes it towards the Tramore goal. Ball's going to drop short. David O'Connor's having a great game there for Tramore. Plays the ball outside too. Larkin Lynch and Barry Murphy. Lynch strikes the ball, blocked down by Murphy. David O'Connor again picks the break, having a phenomenal game here for Tramore off his left hand side, strikes the ball out, half blocked down there. Ball comes to Neil Phelan. Phelan on the 21-yard line is getting blocked up there by Flynn, the Tramore full back. Lynch plays that ball out to Tramore midfielder. Excellent play towards Doyle. Doyle wins that ball ahead of Kern, strays the ball into Donal O'Connor. Donal O'Connor, Fitzgerald. O'Connor looks to break the ball. Free in. Fitzgerald a jump to be handling Donal O'Connor's jersey or Hurley there by the signing of the referee Morrissey. Free. Tramore's first chance to go ahead today in the game. Kilgobinet struggling for scores here. They look to Tomás Fahy and Crowther and Flynn and Clark to bring him back into the game. They need their big players to stand up now. Free Fitzgerald, 22 metres out, dead straight in front of the Kilgobinet goal. We'd expect this one to go over. Kilgobinet have not restarted at all since the first water break. They raced into a 9-point lead but have struggled since. Fitzgerald a chance to put Tramore ahead for the first time in 42 minutes. Dead straight in front of the goal. Has had 4 pointed free so far today. Can he get his fifth? It's his fifth after 41 minutes. He's 6 score in total. He's 5th from frees for John Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald has moved to top of the right now after that free. Flynn with the puck out for Kilgobinet. Down on top of Phelan. Phelan going for the break. Well played there by Conor Lynch, the midfielder for Tramore. Very strong over the ball there. Ball in the ground. Hard to see who's going to come up with this one. Phelan comes up with it, picks it, plays a hand pass. A judge being held by Lynch, the Tramore midfielder. So well played there by Neil Phelan. Perhaps the piece of play they needed there to get him back into the game. This free will be taken by Paul Welch. Has struggled with his last 3 frees against the wind in the 32nd, 38 and 40 minute. The wind seems to have picked up in fairness in the second half here, favouring Tramore. This time he's 5 yards in from the right hand touchline. 55 metres from the Tramore goal. Low, will it have the legs? Goes wide left hand side. So 4 missed frees in a row for Paul Welch. 4 wides in total for Kilgobinet. Tramore looking for the long puck out here from Nicky Welch. Looks to go low, plays it towards Butler. Butler gets it. Butler picks it the second time. Vaskin has been great since he's come on. Drops the ball. Intercepted there by James Welch. Foul there by Sean Evans and James Welch. James Welch just looked to be breaking through in descent there from Sean Evans. Gives him 10 yards. Tramore teammates will be disappointed there with Evans there, giving Kilgobinet 10 yards and a much easier free. The ball's moved in towards the 45-yard line. Tomás Fahy, as I said, ace marksman over the years, regular free taker for Kilgobinet the last decade or so, takes over the free taking duties here. Steals a yard, 44 yards out, dead straight in the goal. Left hand strike here from Tomás Fahy. We'd assume that he'll put this one over. Strikes it, yes he does. So Fahy's first pointed free today, his 6th point of the day for Tomás Fahy. A much needed score for Kilgobinet there, draws them level at 110 apiece after 43 and a half minutes. Ball out here into Tramore half back line. Ball breaks. Ball on the ground. Fitzgerald's had a great game here. James Welch has been phenomenal here for Kilgobinet. Moves through, tackled by 3 Tramore men. Butler flips the ball away. Great play there by Butler, the substitute. Hand passes the ball to Larkin, to Conor Lynch, his midfielder. Lynch shoots. Will it drop over? From 65 yards, Lynch puts it right and wide. Great play there from Butler and Lynch. Fennell with the quick puck out towards Tomás Coffey on his own 45-yard line. Looks to strike the ball's left, goes cross field towards Phelan. Phelan in the halfway line, strikes well blocked down there by Butler. Ball breaks to Lynch, the midfielder. Strikes off his left towards Donal O'Connor. Will he take on JJ Fitzgerald? Will he take his point? O'Connor says the ball. Takes on his man, hand past the ball. Picked up there by the midfielder Lynch, who's moved forward. Kevin Curran picks up that break on the 21-yard line. Hand passes the ball to Paul Welch, who's gone deep. Strikes long. Intercepted here by Lynch. And O'Connor, the 2 cornerbacks for Tramore, have been great since the first 15 minutes. O'Connor moves out, has really quietened Tomás Fahy. He strikes the ball towards his centre half forward. Fitzgerald moves past Paul Welch. Inside we've got a loose man, Evan Connor. Seems to be a high tackle there, unclear what's after happening. Is the referee going to give a free, a throw ball? Was it accidental? PJ Houlihan, the linesman. John Fitzgerald's gone to ground there, seemed to indicate that he got a hurley to the helmet. Paul Welch looks on instantly. Tomas Coffey looking for a hurley. Morrissey and Houlihan chat. Doesn't seem to be that malicious in that tackle. Looks like we'll probably have a throw ball after this. Small break in play. Tramore players roaring for a hurley for their goalkeeper in the full back line. Lynch goes back into the corner after receiving a fresh hurley. Ronan Weltry driving on his team there for full back. Having a great game for Tramore. Same with Keith Flynn, the centre half back, the yellow and green helmet for Tramore. Picking up David Crowther. It's going to be an indirect free indicated by Morrissey, the referee. Be interesting to see what Tramore do, this indirect free. It's 55 yards out. Will they go short or drop into the box in hopes that someone can put it in the air? John Fitzgerald will probably take this free himself. Conor Lynch, their midfielder, seems to be limping. They want to lose him. Quick look around to see if there's any changes, personnel or positional changes. Fitzgerald plays the ball across the 21-yard line looking for Mikey Brennan. Picked up here by Gavin Clark. Gavin Clark plays off the right-hand side down the line towards James Welch. James Welch picks that ball. 65 yards out, plays a low ball in towards Tomas Fahy and Rob O'Connor. Fahy's out in front, 45-yard line. Looks to hand pass the ball in towards Crowther. Crowther wins the ball at 21. Plays a short to James Welch. James Welch takes on his man. He's on the 13-yard line. Looks to strike for goal. Great save there by Nicky Welch. Bats it out to the side. Full back, Ronan Welch clears that ball. Only fires Crowther on the 30-yard line. Ball breaks to Clark, the midfielder on the 21-yard line. Plays a hand pass across to Barry Murphy. Barry Murphy looks to strike off his right-hand side. Excellent hook there by O'Connor. Flicked wide there by David O'Connor. Had no choice but to try and intercept that ball. 65 for Kilgobinet. Kilgobinet badly need a score. Will it be Paul Welch or Tomas Fahy taking this 65? Fahy's moving out as if he's going to take this one. Kilgobinet, can they go back in the lead? Can Fahy get his second score from a placed ball today? Will it be his 7th point in total? Looks to be in line with the right-hand post of the Tramore goal. Tomas Fahy, 65, steals the yard, 64. Will it make the difference against the wind? Very experienced player. Doesn't seem to catch it correctly. The hurley broke on impact. Fantastic strike. Hurley broke on impact. Still went over the bar against the wind. 7th score today for Tomas Fahy. He's second from a place ball. Water break in the second half here. So the score currently reads with 48 minutes on the clock. Kilgobinet 111, Tramore 10 points. In the second half, we've had 3 scores for Kilgobinet, 3 points. Barry Murphy in the 33rd minute, Tomas Fahy from a free in the 44th minute, and Tomas Fahy with a 65 in the 48th minute. For Tramore, we've had 5 scores in the second half for Tramore. All points. John Fitzgerald, 31 minute free. 33 minutes, David O'Connor from a free. Mikey Brennan from play on the 34th minute. John Fitzgerald again from a 36 minute free. And John Fitzgerald from a 39 minute free. So scores at half time was Kilgobinet 1-8, Tramore 1-4. Now the score reads Kilgobinet 1-11, Tramore 1-10. So 5-3 to Tramore here in the second half. Looks like we could possibly have another change here for Tramore with number 16, Cian Connor, warming up. Whereas Kilgobinet seem to be happy enough with their lineup at the moment. Kilgobinet's journey to the county final included a Western final victory over Mellery. In that game, Paul Welch, as we mentioned, scored 10 points with 9 coming from frees and 1 from play. Barry Murphy, the former Ballysaggart man, notched 1-2 in that game from the full forward position. And Tomas Fahy scored 3 points from play. John Fennell got the goal, with James Welch also notching a point. So scores well spread there, the Kilgobinet team in the Western final, as well for the Tramore team in their Eastern final. Has been a fantastic game of hurling on an excellent pitch here in Fraher Field. The groundsmen must be commended for the state of the pitch. Last week was slightly heavy, I felt, for the Junior A game at Colligan. Today it's an exceptional condition.
Substitution on the Tramore team, wearing number 1, Cian Connor, replaces number 16, Nicky Welch. So
a replacement in goal for Tramore. Unusual to see a replacement of goalies at such a pivotal time in the game. So Nicky Welch has come out of the goal for Tramore, and Cian Connor has gone into the goal wearing number 1 and the blue jersey. So change in goal. Quick look around to see any more personnel changes or positional changes on both teams. So Kilgobinet bring a 1 point lead into this last 15 minutes. Kilgobinet 111, Tramore 110. We'll restart with a puck out from Cian Connor, the new Tramore goalie. Goes long down on top of Fitzgerald, centre half forward. Ball breaks to Tiernan Doyle. Tiernan Doyle picks it at the second, third time of asking. Seen to be pushed over there by Coffey. Tiernan Doyle does excellent there. Line ball for Tramore. Tiernan Doyle judged to have stepped out over the line. Excellent play over there by Doyle. Kept fighting for the ball. Gathered at the third, fourth time of asking. Good defending. John Cass looks to be taking this line ball for Tramore, or for Kilgobinet. John Cass, a replacement from the start, wearing number 17 for Fionn Timmins, centre half back in the Kilgobinet team. Cass has had a great battle there with John Fitzgerald. Cass got the better of the first half, perhaps Fitzgerald getting the better here in the second half. Ball down, Evan Connor, standout performer in the first half for Tramore, wins that, plays the ball to his centre half back, Keith Flynn. Looks for David O'Connor. O'Connor breaks through the tackle, moving towards the 65. Plays a hand pass to Doyle. Doyle strikes quick in towards Donal O'Connor. Donal O'Connor looks to break the ball away from Kern, the corner back. Goalie Flynn comes out. Fennell comes out the ball. Looks for Paul Welch. Paul Welch dropping very deep. Drops the ball over the end sideline there. Sideline for Tramore. 50 yards out from the Kilgobinet goal. To be taken by John Fitzgerald. Their centre half forward. And score of 5 points from frees. Fitzgerald, will he go across the goal or down to the corner? Looks to go across the goal. Straight towards John Cass, centre half back, the loose man. Plays the ball off his left hand side down towards the substitute wearing number 22, Kern. Butler reads that one brilliantly and goes back and wins the ball in his own 45. Pinned against the sideline, plays the ball to number 4, Lynch, the corner back. Late tackle over the shoulder there from Crowther. Foul on Ronan Welch, the Tramore full back, who's roared into the game in the second half. Welch has been exception here for Tramore. Has marked a very dangerous hurler in Barry Murphy, who's played years of intermediate hurling for Ballysaggart. So Welch doing very well there, and a formidable opponent in Barry Murphy. David O'Connor taking this ball just inside his own 65, free. Plays it down into the left-hand corner, looking for Mikey Brennan in the air. Donal O'Connor picks the ball. Ball breaks outside the small square. Plays it across the goal towards Lynch, the midfielder. Can't control it first time, balls break onto the ground. Field and the other midfielder for Kilgobinet comes out with the ball, flicks the ball outside to Tom Coffey on his own 65-yard line. Evan Connor does excellent to block down Coffey. Coffey gets to the second time basket, plays the ball to Brennan. Brennan's been excellent. Hand up for advantage for Tramore. Free for Tramore. Great play there by Evan Connor and Mikey Brennan. And A. O'Connor the substitute. Great battling there, blocked down Phelan and Coffey. Kilgobinet struggling here to get any kind of flow into their game. Tramore seem to be on top, even though they're behind the scoreboard. They seem to be having the better of the exchanges. David O'Connor moves up from wing back to take this free. 4 metres in from the left-hand touchline. Desi O'Leary telling him where to place the ball. O'Connor looking to draw the team's level here after 53 minutes. David O'Connor with the free just outside the 45-yard line, strikes it. Keeper looking over his bar, did it go over? Wide to the left from O'Connor, unlucky. Tramore's 11th wide of the day. Fennell with the puck out here, James Fennell. Will he look for James Welch again? Yes, he does. Underneath it's Evan Connor and Thomas Coffey breaks it back. Fitzgerald picks the break. Has been exceptional for Tramore. Looks to play the ball down to Lynch, who's moved into the top of the right. Kevin Kern, excellent play, but the Kilgobinet cornerback comes out, plays the ball short to Paul Welch. Paul Welch will look to go long towards Tomas Fahy. Fahy just outside the D, battling great there with Rob O'Connor. O'Connor doing brilliantly there, gets his foot over the ball. Great play by O'Connor, the cornerback. Barry Murphy picks up the break. Fahy looks to flick it into his hand. Great play by Welch, the fullback. Flynn battling hard there, looked to his arm around the shoulder of Adam Clark, the Kilgobinet midfielder. So a chance for Kilgobinet to move 2 points clear here. Tomas Fahy will look for his third pointed free or place ball of the day. One from free, 165. Fahy looking for instruction here from the sideline from Houlihan, the linesman from Kilrossenty. 50 metres out from the goal, in line with the left-hand post as he looks at the goal posts. Looking to bring Kilgobinet 12 points here in the second half after 55 minutes. Lifts and strikes. Straight over the bar. 112 for Kilgobinet. Tomas Fahy's 8th score in total today. Connor pucks out that ball, the replacement goalie. Landing, excellent fetch there by Fitzgerald, the centre half forward, looking to play that ball first time into the full forward line. JJ Fitzgerald backs the ball out towards Field in the midfielder, who's standing on his own D, looks to strike long, strikes long towards the full forward line. Kilgobinet now using a two-man full forward line, Kern and Fahy inside there against Lynch and O'Connor. Lynch plays the ball off his right hand side out towards Fitzgerald, excellently won there by Cass, looks to turn inside, plays a short ball towards Barry Murphy on the 65-yard line, looks to play the ball towards Clark, who waits for it, looking to get possession there, moves back inside, plays to Timmins, first touch, misses it, ball breaks to Murphy moves past the 65-yard line, Barry Murphy plays a low one in towards the full forward line, Kern comes out to look for it, picked up there by Lynch, the cornerback, or Butler plays the ball out to Brennan, number 19, the substitute, plays it long in towards Donal O'Connor and JJ Fitzgerald. O'Connor puts the hand up, Fitzgerald bats the ball away. Fitzgerald wins that break and ball comes out very strong, shoulders, Doyle out of the way towards Clark, who strikes long. Lynch moves back into the corner against Kern, the substitute. Stephen Kern battling hard there, looks to pick the ball first time. Great play there by the fullback. Welch plays the ball to his centre half back Flynn. Flynn has a chance to strike. Plays a short. Well played there by Crowther. Puts Lynch under pressure. Or Flynn under pressure. Ball on the ground there. Butler batting hard. Tomas Fahy looks to hand pass, was blocked down. First time pulled by Barry Murphy. Play on, says the referee. Ball out to Fitzgerald here. He strikes long, clears his lines. Again in towards Donal O'Connor. Clark moving back to cover. O'Connor's the ball on the 45-yard line. Looks to strike. Will it go over the bar? Umpire signals right and wide. Great pass to play there between both teams. Both teams working exceptionally hard. 57 minutes gone here. Kilgobinet 112, Tramore 110. Conor Lynch, high scorer from the Eastern Champions, moved into a two-man full forward line with Donal O'Connor. Tiernan Doyle seems to be playing on the edge of the D. Puck out from Fennell, goes past Tomas Fahy, picked up by Rob O'Connor. No Hurley O'Connor. Gavin Clark there, looked to play the ball forward, looked to lead to Hurley across there, David O'Connor. Soft free there, referees call him over. Loose Hurley there from Gavin Clark on David O'Connor. David O'Connor with a chance to take a free just inside his own 65-yard line. 58 minutes gone, 2 points between the team. Rip-roaring contest here in the second half. Very slow start from Tramore. However, they've roared into the game since the first water break to go ahead, but they've fallen behind again by 2 points. O'Connor looked to strike long and high. He's going to drop it on the small 6-yard area. Looks to come off a Kilgobinet Hurley. It did off Tomas Coffey's Hurley there inside the small box there. Be a 65 there for O'Connor. O'Connor definitely had a distance there. I'm sure he'll take this one, and Fitzgerald will leave this long free to O'Connor, who scored 2 frees so far for David O'Connor, both coming in the first half. His first real chance from a place ball. That free was 80 yards from the goal. This one is a lot closer, 65 yards out, 65 metre free. In line with the right hand post of the Kilgobinet goal. He'll take his time to put 1 point between the teams. David O'Connor lifts and strikes. Lovely, easy strike. Fantastic free, clear defence behind the goal, showing his distance. Score reads Kilgobinet 112, Tramore 111. Third place ball of the day for David O'Connor. Fennell with the puck out, James Fennell. Well, looks to go for James Welch again. Down on top of James Welch and Barry Murphy. Barry Murphy in his hand, but lost the tackle. Excellently flicked up there by Butler to Evan Connor. Tramore's outstanding player of the day, I feel. Into the corner towards Lynch, who's moved into the top of the right, as we said. Lynch being well marshalled there by Tomas Coffey, the wing back for Kilgobinet. Plays the ball to Crowther. Lovely hand pass by Crowther. Looks to play to Kevin Kern. Late tackle there by Lynch on Crowther. Free there for Kilgobinet. Morrissey's taken out the book here. He looks like he's going to book Lynch for a late tackle. Conor Lynch looks like to be going into the book here for a late tackle on David Crowther. Yellow card there for Conor Lynch as predicted. Late shoulder there on Crowther, number 10 for Kilgobinet. Paul Welch seeking instructions from the sideline. Instructions here for Dermot D. Dungarvan GAA club, but now training Kilgobinet. Break and play here for Crowther to receive a small bit of attention. Look a shoulder into the head here.
3 minutes additional time.
The second period of the second half here seems to have gone incredibly quick here. 1 point game. Looks to be 3 minutes extra time, injury time being played. Paul Welch with a chance. Could this be a vital score for Kilgobinet? Looks to go for the score. Will it have the legs? Going to drop into the small area. Well batted out there by Lynch, the cornerback. Looked to be picked off the ground. First mistake of the day there, maybe by the Tramore defence. Ball looked to be bouncing out. Couldn't blame him for putting his hand down. Knew he had to clear his lines. Dangerous ball in a small area. This free could put Kilgobinet 2 points up with time up in normal time. 3 minutes extra played plus the water break. Tomas Fahy will take this one, looking for his 9th score of the day and his 4th free of the day. 21 metres out from the goal. Nearly assured this will go over the bar. As it does. So Fahy puts 2 points between them with normal time up. Kilgobinet 113, Tramore 111. Connor looks for a short puck out towards Butler. Nearly intercepted by the substitute Kern. Butler gets it. Hooked by Stephen Kern. Foul. Unlucky there. Great play there by the substitute. 10 yards up. Kilgobinet not happy with that decision. Looks like I've got 10 yards there for flicking the ball out over the sideline. Good short puck out there. Found his man Butler though, well hooked by the substitute. David O'Connor, number 5 Tramore. Excellent game so far today. Standing on the 65-yard line. Will he drop it in? Will he look for his point? Number 3, Ronan Welch, the fullback, moves up. Strikes it, heading towards the goal. Looks like it's going to go over the bar. Dived right and wide at the last minute. Looked to be heading over the bar. Will that be crucial? 13 wide today for Tramore. Will that cost him in the end? Looked to be heading over the bar. Fennell plays a short puck out to James Welch, who's moved all the way back to his 121-yard line to pick up that short puck out. Strikes long, looking for Tomas Fahy against 2 Tramore men. Fahy tries to break it down to himself. Picked up by the centre half back Flynn. Knocked away from him. Ball on the ground, Tomas Fahy. Can he get it up? Picked up here by number 6 Timmins. Free for Kilgobinet. Tramore have given away 2 frees in the last 5 minutes that have been crucial. They've allowed Kilgobinet to open up their lead from 1 point to 2 points. Can they open it up now to 2? Another chance for Kilgobinet to put 114 on the board. Can they go 3 points clear? Tramore will be disappointed with those soft frees in the last 5 minutes. Fahy with his chance of his 10th score today. Paul Welch looking to the sideline for instructions here. Fahy strikes it hard. Yes, it's gone over the bar. So Fahy with his 5th free today. 5 from place balls and 5 from play for Tomas Fahy. Is he going to be the match winner here today in Fraher Field? Connor with the puck out here. Drops on top of Phelan. Phelan gets up to win that ball. Ball breaks. Donald O'Connor. Ball on the ground scrambled. Picked up by Timmins. The man named to start but came on in the first half. Ball down to the corner. Kicked in by number 15. Donald O'Connor runs out over the sideline. Minutes only remain in this Junior C Hurling County final. Line ball for Kilgobinet. Evan Connor goes to retrieve the ball, kicked it up. Ball placed there to Michael Welch. Part of the Kilgobinet management team. Paul Welch has sent the wing half forwards, moved all the way back to his own 21 to take this. Kilgobinet have committed a lot of players into their defence. Ball played short back to James Welch. James, long clearance up towards Flynn, the centre half back. Excellent play there by Crowder, competed greatly for the ball. Ball won there by David O'Connor. Free in. He'll surely have to drop this one in with 3 points in it. This could be the last puck of the game. Time is up. The 3 minutes of additional time being played. David O'Connor looking for instruction here from the sideline. He'll have to drop this in to give Tramore a chance of salvaging something from this game. Sean Evans, the midfielder, moving in.
Barry, come out to number 9.
10 Kilgobinet players inside the 21-yard line. 10 Tramore players inside the 21-yard line. He tries to drop it in. Where'll it drop? It's going to drop in the 6-yard area. Pull in the air. Balls on the ground side in the small box. Pulled out to the side. Will it be a 65? Will it be wide? Umpires his hand up for a 65. Flicked out by one of the Kilgobinet players. Very unclear who it was. O'Connor will have a second chance to drop this ball in. Perfect ball in there. Dropped inside the 6-yard area. Both sidelines here. Heart and mouth stuff. One player from Tramore and one player from Kilgobinet in the opposing half. O'Connor drops this in. Will he have the distance? Has he got it right? He's going to drop in the 6-yard line. Pull in the air. Have to be a pull first time. Lynch pulls but misses. Ball still on the ground. Who's going to get it? We'd imagine if Kilgobinet get it, the game is over. And yes, it is. The game is over. James Welch brings it out to the sideline. Kilgobinet have won the Junior C County final. Fantastic game. 64 minutes, 50 seconds played here in Fraher Field. The scoreline reads Kilgobinet 114, Tramore 111. gallant effort there from Tramore. Had an extremely slow start. Only had 1 point on the board after the first 15 minutes. Roared into the game after the first water break. Pegged Kilgobinet back. Even went ahead in the second half. But Kilgobinet steadied themselves and went back ahead in the second half to win on a scoreline of 114 to 111. Standout performer on the day and match winner Tomas Fahy, the long-serving hero of Kilgobinet GAA club, managed to score 10 points on the day, 5 from play and 5 from place balls. Fahy perhaps was a distance on the team. Kilgobinet only had 4 wides in the day. Tramore unfortunately had 13 wides in the day, and perhaps that was the difference. Donal O'Connor, fantastic performance for Tramore. Evan Connor, fantastic performance from Tramore. Flynn at centre half back, excellent performance for Tramore. And Ronan Welch at centre half back. John Fitzgerald, perhaps Tramore's standout performer on the day, the centre half forward, who notched 5 points from place balls and 6 points in total. Perhaps their best player on the day. Nicky Welch had a very solid game in the goal for Tramore. So, Kilgobinet winners, Junior C County Championship hurling final. As I said, fantastic effort there from Tramore on the day, and they'll wish their players best of luck in the Junior A hurling final, which will take place this evening at 6 o'clock here in the Fraher Field, Tramore versus Colligan. Great display there from Kilgobinet. Struggled at times at the end of the first half and the start of the second half, but you must give them credit, they came back into the game in the second half, notching points. The second half was a very even contest, with Kilgobinet notching 6 points and Tramore 7. So the winning of the game was really in the first 15 minutes, where Kilgobinet ran up that big score of 1-6 in the opening minutes. Just awaiting the captains here from the team. The captain of Kilgobinet, of course, JJ Fitzgerald, will come up to present the trophy. Dermot D congratulating his troops on the 21-yard line of the river side of the pitch. Long awaited victory for Kilgobinet, have sold for many years in the Junior C Championship, of course, having heartbreaking losses to the Brickies, Huring over the years. Have always performed very well. As I said, great work going in the club to keep it going. So along with the Timmins and Clarks. So maybe some successful years ahead for Kilgobinet. Barry Murphy of Dare claiming silverware there, has won a number of trophies with Ballysagard, of course, over the years, but his pitch he's not in with Kilgobinet here was pivotal in their victory against his own near neighbours Mellery in the final, scoring 1-2. So JJ Fitzgerald here approaches the podium to collect the Junior C hurling trophy.
Accorda a coifigi agus a gutori Marca Hirla come Luke Class Whale Fort Lariga Fall Team Rove and Shockquig Parky Ariker agus Vavalum Tres Lu Leshan Gaw Club. First off, I'd like to compliment both teams, both clubs, more so importantly for the way they conducted themselves over the last couple of months. It's been very difficult on everybody in the GAA world, considering the restrictions and the pandemic that's out there. The fights and the battles that you had with regards to the allocating of tickets, and to be here today presenting a cup, it's absolutely exciting in one sense, but we have to remember the friends and the families that each and every one of us have that would love to be here so much but aren't. So we keep them in our thoughts today, that, you know, they're absolutely vital to the club, they're vital to the community, but they couldn't be with us, or they couldn't be with you today. But that said, what an absolutely fabulous game of hurling that both teams served up here today. Very, very close all the way to the very end. A scramble there in the last minute as well. It could have went either way. So well done to both clubs. I'd like to just thank our sponsors, JJ Kavanagh, who've been with us through, obviously, for many, many years. But this year, more important than any year, in the financial times that we live in Waterford GAA circles, JJ Kavanagh has stood with us all the way. So I'd like to thank JJ for that. I'd also like to thank our referee and all our referees through the last couple of weeks. There's been a lot of games being played in a short period of time. The referees, some of them have been getting tired and whatever, but they've been outside, putting up so many times, going here, going there to play all the matches. I'd like to thank them as well. So to Tramore, I know you have another game coming up later on. I wish you well in that. But the heads might be down for this group of players, but I can see a lot of talent there. And I know there's a lot of work being done in Tramore on the ground. So keep it up and stay going and stay with it. And well done for coming here today and putting in a great performance. To Kilgobinet, again, a very proud club. Very, very proud club with a lot of great people working, and it's great to see so many young faces down there. The nucleus of a team is coming, so stay on it and stay with it. This is a fantastic victory for yourselves today. Some great displays individually, and I know you've had a lot of heartache over many of the years, but for now, you know what I mean, it's taken it. You've got all the way to the final, to the county final. Well done to the divisional board winning the divisional championship, and again, I'd like to congratulate both divisional boards and everybody involved in that side of things to run off the divisional board championships. But I won't say any more. I'll just hand over the cup now. We can't shake hands and we can't hand over the cup, but I'd like to hand over to the Kilgobinet captain. Well done, PJ. Well done. Off you go with it.
You go the distance.
He's put me.
I'm the hope of the Irish, but we'll do a speech there. I'd like to, first off, thank the county board. I forgot to do it in the Western. Trish, she's doing a great job there, in fairness to her and everyone else behind her. It was great to get out and actually have something to do in these strange times. It was lovely to get back onto the pitch. We had real hunger this year, and it was absolutely great to be back out again. Just thank a few people, I suppose, really there in our own club. Our sponsors there to start with. At the start of the year, Michael Ryan, well, he's been with us a long time, but at the start of the year, whatever we wanted, he came with us, started us off in the old bank. We all met up together. It was great crack. No COVID then, obviously, but we really got off on a high note, I think, from then on, because everyone bonded that day and it got a bit of a buzz going. Then we Gary Queely, Nicky Dewan and Jim Cullen came along and got us another bit of gear. And after that, then Dolly, the manager there, fair play to him, he took over, and whatever, no stone was left unturned. The boys behind him then, Noel, Mike, Martin, and the fellow with the big ears there, my brother Alan, fair play to him. I suppose after that then, there's one other person, she does an unbelievable amount of work behind the scene. She kept us all some bit fit there, organising a run with her other side of the parish, Colligan. She got flags for the parish all this week. She organised everything for us, in fairness to her. She's a bit of a superstar, and that's Catherine Welch. Fair play to her. Suppose after that then, I'd just like to say 3 cheers there for Tramore. Hip hip. Hooray. Hip hip. Hooray. Hip hip. Hooray. No, just I'll say, just best of luck there as well later on, even though I hope the other side of the parish do it. I'm not forgetting him, no, he's still there, I know. I hope our side of the parish do it, but best of luck later on, you're fine. And one other thing then as well, I kind of saved the best to last because I didn't know what to say about him. But when he came on board with us there, Dermot D, our trainer, he knocked a bit of timber there off a couple of the bigger lads there, and he got us all fit and got us going. And he really got behind us and put confidence back into the whole team. And I'd like to thank him unbelievably for that. I can't wait to be up Junior A next year with him.
Well done.
Woo!
Got a picture there, please. Do you want to take a picture together, Taylor? Just can't hold it. Just stand there together.
Right.
Taylor here. Well done. Well done, Peter. Well done.
See you all in the old bank at 6. Woo!
Well done. They're handy, yeah?
That's Keane's one. This one is 4-1, and we'll be here again soon. I won't be here soon, I should come play Camogie match. But,
Okay.
I'll leave that there. I'll just take the microphone off and then leave it inside.
Dermot D.
You're going to talk to me anyway.
Okay, just welcome to the Kilgobinet celebration. We're going to have a quick word with Dermot D, trainer. Of course, Dermot, 3 senior football medals, Dungarvan. Were you involved?
Yes,
So moved to Kilgobinet recently to do a bit of training, and I suppose, Dermot, over the years you've kind of had a couple of heartbreak stories in Junior C hurling. I include the hands of my own club, Bricky Rangers, over the last 3 years, maybe in Ring, who are a very strong team. So, like, I suppose you're getting your reward at the end of a number of years' hard work.
Yeah, you know, I mean, the lads asked me to start of the year. Could I give them a hand to kind of reorganise things and get something going again up there? Like you said, they've had a few bad years, lean years. And, you know, I offered to give them a hand. went in and spoke to the guys that were there at the time and got a huge buy-in, I have to say, credit where it's due. And I suppose, look, the fruits are here today. You win county titles is the answer to it, you know. So I have to say, every single guy gave his all up there. Training, you know, discipline, the whole lot, and they're all part of any team nowadays. And if you have that, you have a great start, you know. And they've shown throughout the championship, both the divisional championship now and the county final. There's a bit of metal there, there's a bit of steel there. They had to dig in today, might I say, and just it's worth saying because Tramore would be primarily known for football. When I was playing the game, huge credit to them. They have a fine group of hurlers there. And obviously they're doing the same level of work that other clubs are doing. You know, credit is due to them, you know.
Yeah, I think Tramore actually contested 3 hurling finals over the weekend. Like they had played an under-14 final last night, I believe, and they had 2 junior finals, Junior C and Junior A today. So obviously great work being done and a very important part of the county. Like.
Absolutely, and serious testament to all the work to the guys on there, and credit to them, you know. Doesn't always happen the first day. You keep going, you try again, you know, so...
Just one feature of the Kilgobinet teams, I would have played roughly around the same time as 2003 when they were going strong in Junior A. There's a resurgence again of young players here on the Kilgobinet team, like James Welsh and like, so it's great to see that.
Absolutely, there's some lovely young hurlers there. And again, I believe after minor panel this year, they have a couple of more guys to come again next year. So the future is bright. You know, it's a young man's game now. That's what it is. It's fast, it's quick, you have to be fit for it. But yeah, the future's bright for them. They have a lot of young guys coming through, and fair play to them. You know, they're disciplined and they're well tutored.
I'm not going to keep any longer, Dermot. They're looking for you for a photo, so I'd say you better run over your team. And we'll 2 seconds, and we might have another player then, like. Yeah. So we're going to hang on 2 seconds here. We might have a quick word with Tomás Fahy, chief scorer on the day in the game. Tomás, of course, made his debut around 2003, I believe. And has solar for many years with the Kilgobinet club. So we'll just wait a few words there with Tomás Fahy. I said scorer in chief today and perhaps man the match maybe in Tony Ryan's paper review next week. As I said, at Tramore, unlucky, I think they went down to under 14 county final last night to Bricky Rangers, and they'll await the Junior A hurling final tonight. So hopefully they'll have a great game. They'll condition set up. That game is going to take place here this evening at 6 o'clock between Tramore and Colligan. And Colligan, of course, will be looking to return to the intermediate hurling ranks, the same as Tramore will be. Tramore have played very well this year in the Junior A hurling champion in the East. I think they've gone to extra time a number of times in their games. Kilgobinet are lining up for their photo, so as I said, well-deserved victory for Kilgobinet. I was reliably informed that they won the 2003 County Junior Hurling Championship where they actually defeated Tramore in the first team. So it's great to see the celebrations ongoing, and I'm sure, as I said, the old bank will be a great spot tonight. I might just try and catch Tomás Fahy there now. So he's going to work his way over here, Tomás Fahy, corner forward, number 13, wearing the white helmet for Kilgobinet. Tomás, congratulations. Fantastic. We can't do that. We have to do the elbow. So fantastic performance today. 10 points, 5 from frees and 5 from play. You put in a phenomenal performance, and as you always have for Kilgobinet over the years, I'm sure it's a great victory for you and the club.
Super. I think the older you get, the more they mean.
We're definitely getting older anyway. Yeah, 2003, I think he beat us in the semi-final here, Western semi-final, and you're still playing 17 years later, so right, one of the elder statesmen.
Same opposition again today, so no, it's brilliant. We're kind of in a bit of transition at the minute, so it's super. You can see the youth of the team there, like, you know, it's absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, I was saying over the years you've lost players like the Raddies and the Lynches to emigration, that kind of stuff, and that would big blow to the clubs like local families. But in fairness, you've got the Welshes coming along now, and the Clarks as well, so that makes a difference.
Super. It's, like when you get a bit older, you know, it's great to have younger lads around you that are full of energy and mad for running and give you a handy ball to chip in with an outscore here and there.
You did great today from the frees. Like you took over the frees there in the second half, and you broke a hurley and won. I'm sure you were hoping that one was going to go over.
Still went over. It's the main thing.
Always accurate. Tomás Fahy, very young, we'll say, and scorer of 10 points county final. So great stuff. 5 from play and 5 from frees. Congratulations and enjoy the celebrations.
Cheers, Shane. Thanks very much.
So that's it from today. As you can see, Kilgobinet victorious here in the Western Junior or the County Junior C hurling final. They'll play Junior B hurling next year, where they'll play again, face familiar foes in the Brickies in that championship, along with Tallow Ballyduff, who lost the county final last night to Clonea. So step up next year for Kilgobinet, but I'm sure they will be able. Young players, and under the leadership of Dermot D, I'm sure they'll go very far next year's championship. So from Fraher Field, thanks and very goodbye.
Yeah, it is. That was a game, what?